Welcome, everybody. We are back. You know what it is. Your usual suspects. You know, from blowouts to the shootouts and all the games in between, we like to welcome y'all to Point Game. All right. It's time to get busy. Hey, this beat got me ready to spit, but I ain't gonna give them none. I went crazy when I was producing this. I'm gonna probably lace this track one day. But for right now, let's get into what we here for. We are here for the breakdown of the week. And you know how we always do it, Let's start out with your week, man. How was your week? How was your week this week?
My week was rough. Got a lot of work done at work or whatever. I'm excited about the week though. I'm gonna get on the highway tomorrow. I'm ready to see family and friends and talk to everybody. Got a lot to be thankful for.
Oh, that's what's up. My week was the same, man. Well, I don't know. Last week was pretty chill, but man, this week, good gracious sake, I felt like I don't work 2 weeks in the last 2 days.
Oh wow!
And that's hard to say with my job. I work from home. I chill, work from home. You know what I'm saying? Do what I got to do. Do what I got to do. Handle my company business. But this week just been the last couple days. I don't mess something up. I don't mess something up, man. Did I lose y'all? Because I don't see nobody.
Nah, I can still hear you, bro.
All right,
I'm up here. Can you hear me?
Yeah, that's why I messed it up trying to get you in the studio. Hit the wrong button when I pulled you in the studio. My screen went black. I ain't know if the people that's watching just seeing blackness. But anyway, we just talking about the weekend. How was your weekend, AJ?
Man, nothing but working. Nothing but working. That's about it.
I tell you, well, because with the type of business that I run, that this time of the year is very crucial. We going from the red to the black. So we push forward, we grind hard in this week, particularly in the last the week going up to Christmas. So my body feeling it, I'm feeling it. I worked so hard today, I couldn't even it. I literally usually prepare for the podcast days in advance. I've been working so hard that I couldn't prepare till about an hour before. Think about it. Y'all didn't even get the link to get in the studio until after 6:30 ish something. So that's how hard I've been grinding. I'm sitting at my desk in my office at my house, and I don't move. No lunch, no breakfast, no nothing for at least 12 hours. Just there glued. But anyway, well, getting on to this week. This week was a very interesting week. And I'm going to be honest with you. I lost this week in game 1. I lost this week Thursday. This week, I lost this week Thursday. Thursday night, I lost it. So with that being said, I was kind of disengaged to most of the weekend because I was so frustrated that the whole week rode on Thursday night game, and I lost that Thursday night game. But y'all got anything to add to it?
No, not me.
All right, then. We're gonna transition right on into the meat and potatoes. Let's get it.
Let's get it.
All right, y'all. Game of the week. I hear echoing. Somebody echoing. What's that? Tony,
That's AJ.
AJ, you got headphones? Are you running it through your car speakers or what?
Nah, I had to open up the door. Nah. I got my headset in there, but I opened up the door.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I
I
don't
had to
hear it
sit in
now. So
yeah, I had to
yeah,
sit
we
in the
good
back of
now.
the car.
We back on it now. We back on it. So the game of the week. I mean, I can go first, but sometimes I be stepping on y'all takes, so I prefer y'all to go first, so I won't step on y'all takes.
Okay. Now I go first. My game of the week was the Denver Broncos versus the Minnesota Vikings. It was a back and forth, kind of a low scoring affair. Uh, I like the fact that what made it so good to me was the fact that the Broncos ended Minnesota's 5 game winning streak, and the Denver Broncos is on a 5 game winning streak. And just about 5 weeks ago, 6 weeks ago, they just got beat by 70 to like 15, 70 to 14. So just the fact that I would have completely given up on that team back then to allow that many points, and the fact that they're right back in the playoff picture. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? So
That's the crazy part
big
about it.
big ups to the Denver Broncos at 5-5 or whatever, and now Wilson is starting to look like
yeah,
future Hall of Famer Wilson. He made
yeah.
a big throw at the end of that game to seal the deal. The Cortland Sutton, however you pronounce his name, and I like what I'm seeing from the Denver Broncos.
I mean, I agree with you with the Denver Broncos because I had I had a lot of expectations last year when he got traded to the Denver Broncos. I just thought that they was going to be back when it was Shannon Sharp and with
Elway,
Peyton.
oh
Yeah,
Peyton, yeah,
Peyton, with that run with Shannon Sharp, Elway, and Shannon Sharp, Peyton, and their running back they had I think his name was Davis,
Terrell Davis.
Terrell Davis. I mean, but it took a minute. Now,
Hmm.
I can understand because he was playing in that offensive scheme with Seattle, and now you got a whole new playbook. You have to learn
Right.
terminology. You have to get used to your players, but it took him a while. But I'm looking at what he's doing, and I'm even looking at he's moving better now.
Hmm.
He wasn't moving the way he was the last year and a half, but he I can see them turning the corner. And you got to think, Sean Payton they call him the mad scientist. Give him another
Hmm.
year or two. Give him another year or two with him.
Hmm.
They'll be running up and down the field like it used to be with Drew Brees because he he know how to coach a short quarterback.
Yeah,
He
Hmm.
know how to manipulate them passing lanes.
but do you think he
Hmm.
gonna be this way in the next year and a half though? Russell getting up in that age. You know what I'm saying? Do you think he gonna keep this up for the next year and a half? I think what his contract was for 3, 4 years or something like that. They signed last year or this year. So
No,
you
he
think he
signed
gonna be
last
that
year.
same?
This is his second year with them. So if it was for 3 to 4 years, he still got another year. And I
Yeah,
do.
but
Now, I wouldn't say that for a 33, 34, 35-year-old running back. I wouldn't say that for a quarterback. I mean, not a quarterback. I'm sorry. I wouldn't say that for a wide receiver. I wouldn't say that for a cornerback. But with a quarterback, they literally, they got the longest lifespans on the NFL football field. You know
yeah,
what
if
I'm
they get
saying?
a line to block for him, so yeah, the expectancy is long if they got somebody to block for him. You can't keep getting hit all of that. That's what made Tom Brady who he was. Tom Brady didn't get hit as much as a lot more quarterbacks did in their 10, 11 years. Tom Brady did what, 21 years or something like that. He didn't get
Yeah,
sacked probably more than 30 times a year, if that.
but they made
Hmm.
rules. But at the same
Oh,
time, they
I
made
yeah,
rules for Tom Brady.
and
I
I'm
mean,
Got
still
that
sick.
God,
right.
Boy, I'm
Chubbs,
still sick.
it's about. Go ahead. It's about
I'm still
15 rules.
yeah, and I'm
I'm
glad they
sorry, I'm
took one
stepping
away.
all over you.
No, it's
Yeah.
my fault, but I'm glad they took one away. But it was 13 years too late after they took away the tuck rule. We all knew it was a fumble in the first place, but you took 13 years to take it away, and then you
Hmm.
come out 13 years later, they say, yeah, it was a fumble. But hey, he couldn't say nothing. yeah,
Yeah, they were talking about you done gave him a ring now.
yeah. He gonna
Yeah.
change it now. He gonna change it now. 13 years later.
Well, yeah, they done made so many different rules for Tom Brady. Somebody hit him below the knees. Now you can't hit a quarterback below the knees, and I mean, it's all
Mm-hmm.
kind of rules that they made Tom Brady for the quarterback, so they lasting longer, you know. And now with
Matter of
that,
fact,
they got they. I mean, and for every if this is for they should do this protecting the quarterback from some of them absolute blasts, you know.
yeah,
So you can't
Yeah.
even hardly touch the quarterback no more unless they running and out of the pocket. I mean, it's like they
Yeah.
got a whole blanket around them. So, you know, I do think that quarterbacks can last longer. And to finalize the point, I think Russell Wilson probably got another 4 good years in it.
I don't think
As
about
long as
Mario.
his
Mm.
arm strength lasts.
Yeah.
Most quarterbacks retire because they can't make the throws anymore.
Well, good thing
Yeah.
about that is he used to be a baseball player. That's why his arm's so strong now. Him
Yeah.
being
He
a
was a
baseball player.
shortstop.
Yep. So you know his arms are stronger. So same thing with what's my man name with the Cardinals?
The
Uh,
quarterback, Kyle
yeah,
Murray.
the court. Yeah, I thought he literally was gonna go play baseball. I
Yeah.
literally
Well,
thought he was a ninth pick to the Oakland A's, but he didn't want to go.
A matter of
I'm gonna
fact, the
tell you
Yankees
this.
drafted Wilson.
Yep.
If I ain't
Yep.
mistaken, the Yankees drafted him.
Yeah, the
And
second
I'm
time,
gonna
the first time, some other team drafted him the first time, but he didn't go.
Oh.
well, this is all I'm saying. If they had to choose, I would have chosen baseball
Yeah,
because
you
them
make more
contracts
money.
in
Yeah,
them
yes,
contracts
sir.
in baseball.
Yeah, yes, sir.
And when
Boy,
and look,
it
and it ain't no non-guaranteed, and that man's guaranteed. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
If you
Yeah.
it
sign
don't
for
it
200
don't matter.
million, you're gonna get that 200 million.
Yeah.
Yeah, it don't
Just look
matter.
at
It
just
don't
look
matter.
at the money that. Oh, go ahead, bro.
No, you good. Go ahead. You got it.
Just look at the money that they talk about. Otani gonna get.
Oh boy, that
Oh,
man
is it?
about to get a boy.
He
Good
about to
God, that
get
man about to get a
next to
bag.
700 million.
Boy, this man
Good
about to get a
gracious.
bag, cuz.
He about to get
Because
that
Man,
bag.
boy,
the
good
most right
God.
now is that guy from the Yankees, right?
Talking about
Or
Judge.
is
Now
it
I don't think
Judge?
Judge got no. I don't think Judge
Well, it
got the
It's
must
most.
be.
Bryce Harper, ain't it?
Oh,
Nah,
I thought it was
nah.
Judd. I thought
It
Judd got
might be.
like 230 something.
Nah,
Well, that,
no. Somebody else got more than that already.
Oh well, I'm gonna
Somebody
tell
else.
you who it
Oh,
is.
that
It's
one dude.
Shohei
It
teammate.
it
Otani.
would. Nah, no.
Shohei
God, what's his
teammate.
name? That
Oh,
His
you
dude.
talking
I
teammate.
about?
can't. There's
You
one
talking
dude out there
about?
got 300 and some odd million though. Um, God, it's
It's
a
You
his
talking
black
got to
about?
be
dude
his
too.
teammate. Oh,
You talking
black
about
dude.
the?
Yeah, it's a black. I think it's a black dude that just signed that contract this year.
Kelly
Oh,
talking
Just
about
signed.
Mike Trout. Kelly talking about
that's what
Mike
I'm
Yeah.
Trout.
talking about.
Oh.
Cause Mike
Oh
Trout had
no,
a big
That.
one.
Oh yeah, no, it passed all that.
Mm-hmm.
It's past
Oh,
all that.
well, I need to know what black man is making that type of money.
Yes,
It can't be
yes,
black.
a
It got
black.
to be like a Puerto Rican or Dominican with dark skin.
You might be right. You might be right. You might be right. I think he played for the Padres or somewhere in there. But yeah, I think because one person signed and then he come around and signed like 330 million or something like that. So
Well, I
yeah,
know
Yeah.
them
this is a
contracts.
football podcast, but what y'all think about that young guy from the Reds? What you
Oh,
think about him? He
you talking
played
Um.
about
third base, shortstop.
Dela Cruz.
Yeah.
Dela Cruz
Dela
gonna be
Cruz.
that dude. That dude's
Yeah.
gonna be that
He gonna
dude,
be
buddy.
that dude, man. He's
One
What I
finna.
good
did
full year.
what I
He
did
got.
realize though, when I was watching him hit, he got more power from his left side than his right. I don't think I seen him hit a home run from his right side yet.
I
So if I
have,
were
but
him,
yeah, you right.
I would stick. I would just stick left-handed because he ain't got nobody. I technically all his highlights, his home runs is from the left side, but that joke hitting for cycles. Like I mean, what he had played like 5 games and then hit for a cycle.
Mm-hmm.
You
But
know, so
he hit good. He hit good better for average on the right hand side of the plate, though, if I'm mistaken.
and there's more
Yeah,
power on the left.
Yeah, kind of like
yeah.
Chipper Jones
Chipper
was.
Jones. Yep. Yep.
Okay.
He hit better
You
for
got
average on the right, more power on the left.
but you go a long ways being a switch hitter though.
You
It
got
takes
that
some
right.
skill to be it. Takes some skill to do it, but it goes a long way to be a switch hitter.
You got that right.
All righty. Well, Hey, folks, that was our baseball segment. We'll call that the on deck. The on deck. Now, getting back to our game of the week. Antonio, you got your game of the week?
Let me see. I'm kind of somewhat proud. Well, I'm a Raiders fan anyway, but I'm kind of somewhat proud of my Raiders, even though they lost. But I thought in my mind, me and my daddy thought in my mind that we were gonna get blown out, but we didn't. We actually hung with them. That last interception really cost us because we were marching. But we actually hung with them. I was proud of them. Even though we lost, I'm still proud of them.
Yeah.
It was a lot of turnovers in that game. I mean,
Yeah, it was.
who y'all playing the lot? Who y'all playing?
Nah, we're playing Miami. We're playing Miami.
Oh no, I'm thinking about the Lions and the Bears game.
Boy, they sneaky too. I know them Lions are sneaky. Ain't nobody talking about it. Boy, they sneaky good.
I am.
They are a quiet 8-2 team. I'm gonna tell you that.
Mm-hmm. Well, my game of the week is the Eagles against Kansas City. Now, the reason why I picked this as the game of the week because Eagles beat the Kansas City. Kansas City is my team. That's one of my teams. That's been my front runner from the first game of the preseason. But this is what shocked me. When I started really doing a deep dive into the game, I noticed that Kansas City had 333 yards. That was total yards. That's not a lot of total yards. So this was a defensive game because Mahomes only had 168 passing yards.
That's it.
That's it. And the Eagles quarterback, Jalen Hurts, he only had 124 passing yards.
Oh, that seemed like it was a good game.
Kansas City had 168 rushing yards. The Eagles had 114 rushing yards. The Eagles had 4.4 yards per play to Kansas City 4.5. The Eagles only had 16 first downs to Kansas City 23 first downs. The Eagles was 3 for 11 in third downs conversions. Kansas City was 8 for 17 in third down conversions. That was over 500%. Fourth downs, Kansas City converted 2 out of 3. Eagles allowed 5 sacks. You see what I'm saying? So if y'all was really listening, that Kansas City beat the Eagles on every statistical category except for punting. They lost in time of possessions. They tied in interceptions. They won fumble recoveries because they lost. But yeah, and if you look at that how can a team that get beat in passing yards, rushing yards, yards per average, first down conversions, third down conversions, fourth down conversions, you got beat in sacks because you got 5 sacks allowed, and you still win the game against a great defense. And to add to the fact that the Eagles' defense shut Kansas City out in the second half. I texted in our group like, this game about to get ugly because it was 7-17 and it didn't look like the Eagles defense can stop Kansas City, and Kansas City were about to freight train them.
Yeah, it should have been 17-0, but that's another subject.
Oh man, I forgot. We can't even show no Eagles love. You see how I got my color scheme is green this weekend. I'm trying to show the Eagles some love. I forgot they in y'all district. You hate them.
It ain't just that, man. But hey, everybody saw it.
Yeah,
it was a hands to the face penalty that didn't occur that gave them a first down, and then the holding penalty that led to the touchdown. The grip and let go, whatever they call it, when you just completely hold and let the running back go right up in there. And the dude that was getting hailed was looking at the referee and was like, yo, it still didn't
Now,
call.
hold on now. You know we play football. Now what we was trained when we used to play football. As long as you get them inside that shoulder pass, the ref can't call it. If you get it outside, if you get it on the outside, that's a holding. But if it's in here, you can't get. Look, you can't get. Now I know they trained us. I know they trained you. That if you grab it up in there, you can move. You can throw them around like a rag doll. But as soon as you go from here to out there, that's where it was. And he had him up in here. Now I don't care how much of this you do, and looking at the ump and all of that, he had him tucked up under there.
Well,
I forgot you was a running back. You was a running back. You know, I was an undersized lineman because
but he was also a defensive end too.
Yeah, I played defensive end or defense.
Yes, sir.
Well, I play outside linebacker on defense. But when I played the offense, when I was the second string running back, and I was fussing at the linemen because they wasn't blocking. Every time I got the ball, I was getting hit 5 or 6 yards in the backfield. At halftime, my coach said, "Well, you think you can do better? You get in there." And evidently, I did so good that when it came to do practices and we was doing our specific drills for running back and wide receiver, I went to the running back spot. He was like, "No, for now on, you my starting guard." So I was a pulling guard, bust your head wide open, undersized too. Most people were at least weighing 75 pounds more than me, but I did leverage. But as long as you tuck them up in there, you get in there, that's not a hole.
What I saw was a hole though.
Yeah,
I know the play you talking about. I know that play you talking about. Could the defensive man stop even trying to tackle? He looking at the ground. Oh, throwing his hands up. I seen it.
Well, let's really address the elephant in the room. What really cost them the game? They dropped too many. Yeah, they dropped too many in that fumble, but they dropped too many passes because that 4th and 24 would have been a first down completion. The last play of the game.
That hurt my feelings because that dog, he had him beat by at least 3 to 4 yards.
Oh, you talking about the touchdown he missed? I'm talking about the 4th and 24.
I'm talking about that one too. That one too.
You got to look at the tight end fumbled at the goal line.
Oh yeah,
Kelsey.
Yeah, Kelsey. Yeah.
Man, Mahomes, man, that game, man, she's supposed to beat
that part of
21 points, man.
Yeah, no doubt about it. Boy, they missed
I'm not gonna disagree.
But it's all
They're
good.
my boys. They're my boys. So I ain't gonna disagree. But at the same time, you know, I think the Eagles proved that, you know, they're not a fluke.
Shit.
I know you will say that.
Yeah, you already knew
will say that.
That was coming, buddy. You know, bitch.
Well, I don't know what it is, but I got an echo. Do y'all got an echo?
No, I ain't got no echo no more.
Y'all don't hear it?
Nah, can you hear me clearly?
I hear you clear, but every time I open my mouth, it's coming back through my doggone earphones as an echo. Well, Testing 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't hear that. Well, might be your end. I don't hear no echo on this end though.
I ain't getting no echo neither.
Okay. It might have stopped now. No, I still hear it, but it's just me. I got voices in my head. So the game of the week, we're gonna just transfer right over to y'all players of the week.
All right. My player of the week, I got to go with my boy, Speedy Gonzalez, Tyreek Hill. 10 receptions, 146 yards with a TD. And defensively, I got to go with Jalen Ramsey. He's back 100% now. He got 2 interceptions, 1 in the end zone to seal the game.
Man,
Jalen Ramsey, 2 interceptions. And he said he want all the smoke. So he back to locking down these number one receivers.
But that was a pretty interception in the end zone.
Well, the
Yes,
first
it
one,
was.
that first one. Oh yeah, I can't stand him.
I ain't talking about. I don't know about that first. I'm talking about the one where the game was on the line. That joker
Yes,
just
sir.
come flew out
that
of
one.
nowhere.
Yes,
Come
sir.
flew out of nowhere. That was something. Yeah. And then look, he was stressed out so long to get that thing. He didn't even have no time to put like the braces forward. That joker just fell flat on his back to go get that thing. I
Yes,
said,
sir.
boy.
That's some bullshit.
I mean, he came out of nowhere. I don't even.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
wasn't even the one. He wasn't even the one that was guarding him, man.
I
He
just
wasn't
want to
the
tell
one
you
that was
something.
masked up on it. He just come
Nah,
out of nowhere, like out of the camera angle, just flying.
that's some
Yes, sir.
bullshit. I just want to say that straight bullshit. We lost. I'm gonna take it like a man, but it's still some bullshit.
Cause I believe your boy was gonna catch that
Oh
until
yeah,
here comes
there's no doubt
Superman.
about it.
Superman coming flying in the camera lens.
Yes,
God
Took
sir.
it right from me.
dang, boy. You know that hurt me there. That hurt me through my heart there. I said,
Yes,
boy, we
sir.
got a chance. Boy, we got a chance here. 39-yard line, buddy. Yeah, I guess them dreams got dashed.
Mm-hmm.
But I got a player of the week. I'm going with Brock Purdy. Purdy, I can't pronounce his last name.
Yeah.
I'm going to he went 21 for 25, 333 yards passing. I mean, he had just as many yards passing as Kansas City had total yards. He had just as many yards passing. He had more yards passing than the Eagles' total yards in the whole entire game. He had 3 touchdowns, and his quarterback rating was 158.3.
Yes, sir.
I guess the
That's
best
perfect.
must be 160.
Nah, that is the perfect. They had a perfect passer rate. I think 158 is it. 158.9 is it. Yeah, I think that's because it said a perfect passer rating, so I think that's what it is. The highest you're gonna get.
Okay, well, he had 158.3. And then my what's the word I want to use? I guess my play, the second in honors, I'm gonna give it to Brandon Ayuk. He had 5 receptions at 156 yards, 1 touchdown. His longest catch was 76 yards, and he averaged 31.2 yards a catch. I mean, you putting up some numbers, you doing that. I mean, they got it. Is that their number one receiver?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's my player of the week.
Oh, it's my turn. Yes, sir. Look, I got 2 people. I ain't a
Okay.
Dallas fan. And I don't like him. But I don't know his name, Mitch. But that man, yes, sir. That dude is special.
Mm-hmm.
That dude is special, son.
Who you say?
Bland.
Yeah, Bland, the cornerback. For you to have 4 pick sixes in 1 year is hard. It's hard to get 1, maybe 2, but for you to get 4 of them in 10 games is ridiculous, son.
Yeah, he
So-
tied for the record right now.
So my question is, he don't even supposed to be on the field, do he? Is he the backup to your boy that got hurt for the year?
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
And
it
then
might be
Stephon
over.
Gilmore is y'all other one, right?
Yep.
Oh, it
So
might
he
be
ain't
over.
even a starting quarterback. He got 6 pick sixes, 5
No,
or 6
they got
pick
4.
sixes.
They got 4 pick sixes.
Wow.
Yeah, they got 4 pick sixes.
Who is that?
And I'm about to put it on Do
Put
Not
it on.
Disturb
Thank
right
you.
now.
Thank you. I wasn't gonna
You
say
ain't gotta
nothing
worry
after
about
the 4th time.
Yeah, I did. It's over with now. You ain't got to worry about it.
I
But
got
yeah, I got
you.
and let me get this one off. CJ Stroud in 1 half had 250 yards at halftime, son. That dude
But he
is
still
ridiculous.
lost.
Yeah,
No,
well,
they won.
And he had
nah, Houston won.
no, they lost. They won.
No,
They
they
won.
won. Yeah,
Yeah, Houston
21-16.
won. Yeah, Houston
Oh.
won.
I felt like they lost this weekend.
Nah.
They beat the Cardinals 21-16. I'm
Yeah,
looking at it
they
right
What
won.
now.
about last
They won.
weekend? I feel like they lost.
Nah, they won last week too, I believe.
Yeah, they won last week too. He was my player of the
Yeah.
week.
Yep.
Now, I didn't pick him because he had 336 yards or so.
Yeah,
That's all.
I didn't pick him because he had he had 3 interceptions. That's why I didn't pick him. Yeah, he had 3 interceptions. Quarterback rating like 50 something. I mean, you know, he won, but he had too many interceptions. But he did. So if he had 250 yards at halftime, he only ended up with like 300 and something. So he only threw for like another 80 something, 90 something yards. Then give or take.
Yeah, give or take. But
Okay.
it be like
I like what he said after the game though when they questioned about the interceptions. He was like, "Yeah, I'm still confident as ever." He said, just like Stephen Curry, you see them nights Stephen Curry struggled from behind the 3-point line. He keeps shooting. He said,
That's
"I'm gonna
it.
keep right on." He said, "I'm gonna keep right on." He said, "I'm gonna keep right on throwing that ball." He said,
Yes, sir. That's what you
he
got to
said,
do.
Curry go over 8, and he gonna keep right on shooting. He said, "That's what I'm gonna
They're going right.
do."
He said that. He said that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
I'm
can't
starting to like that kid, man. I'm starting to like it though. I'm starting to like it.
you can't let it bother you, man, when you throw interceptions. I mean,
Sure.
I'm starting to
that
like
man-
that kid, man. Cause they wasn't nothing last year. He changed their whole. Him and D'Amico Ryans, the head coach, changed their whole doggone trajectory, man.
Yes,
and
Lord.
D'Amico Ryans was a beast when he was playing the game too.
Mhm.
He played. He was defense. He was a linebacker. He was tough. Though when he came out of college, they was slating him to be the new, the next Ray Lewis. But
He come from Oklahoma, didn't he?
Yeah.
Was I
I don't
wrong?
remember. I know
Yeah,
they
I was
used.
about
I
to
know
say.
he was. I don't remember, but I know when he first got there, it was like the next Ray Lewis.
Oh yeah, ain't gonna be no another way. I don't give a care how close it is. Ain't gonna be no.
I got a question. Did Julius Peppers been retired for probably a good 7 to 10 years now, right?
Nah, heck no. About 3 years. About 3
Yeah.
years.
3 or
About
4
3
years.
Yeah, somewhere in there.
Oh, because I'm trying to figure out why he ain't in the doggone Hall of Fame.
You got to be out there for 5 years.
Yeah, he ain't been out long enough yet.
Nope.
Do you think he got a chance?
Man, first ballot.
First ballot.
First
Yeah,
ballot.
I
That
know.
man,
I was wondering if y'all on the same page with me. That's
that
all.
man, that man,
I had to figure that out now.
Yeah, he'll
I had to
probably
see
ballot
what y'all
out.
still with him.
what he had, 76 and a half sacks or something like that in his career?
He should have had more than that. He was averaging like 10 or 12 when he was with the Carolina Panthers.
He slowed down. You know how that goes, man.
Yeah,
You
he
get
slowed down.
you get older, man. You slow down.
Yeah, but he played that long. Dang, is my doggone iPad ain't even charged up.
I thought they gonna get him a Super
I would
Bowl
like to
ring.
know that. Can somebody pull that up for me and see how many career sacks and tackles?
I think it might be 76 and a half. I might be wrong,
I
but
feel like he'll be in the hundreds.
Nah, he ain't in the hundreds. He ain't the Kevin Green. Kevin Green had 100 or something, just like that going. Hey, what's my man name? At least played Bruce Smith. But I think it's 76 and a half.
Yeah, because Reggie White had 90 something.
They got him, if I'm mistaken, they got him 5th all time with 159 and a half sacks.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Well, who the heck was that 76?
No, I mean, y'all talking about 70 something. Man, he had that in his 5th or 6th year.
Yeah, 159 and a half sacks.
Yeah.
Boy, that's a lot of sacks too, boy.
Y'all had almost made me think that I was going crazy.
No, you weren't going crazy, but somebody had 76 and a half sacks. I don't know who it was.
I was just thinking 76 and a half sacks. That's you averaging in 12 years, you averaging about 5 sacks.
Yeah,
5 to 7 sacks. When it was a couple years, he was the sack leader or tying for the sack lead, because he was a game changer.
He almost had the most sacks his whole career, his rookie year at 12.
Yep.
He had 12 as a rookie. The most he had in the season was 14.5.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
So it seemed like he averaged double digits in his first good years. But y'all remember he was tough on that. He was tough as a Carolina Tar Heel basketball power forward too. That joke was drop step. Yeah, he was drop step and banging on you, boy.
Well, him and Ronald Curry. Ronald Curry was good too at both sports. So
But I'm
Say
gonna tell you who. I'm gonna tell you who I really like. He played for Western. Was it Western Michigan or Western Kentucky? No, Kent State. Antonio Gates. You remember he took his team to the. You remember he took his team to the Final Four. That big joker was going down there taking you to the home. About
Yes, sir.
200, about 280 pounds, looking like
okay, if you want
Big Glenn Baby Davis.
okay, you want to talk about somebody switching over sports? If you don't mention his anybody else's name, but Tony Gonzalez was a beast at California, but he
Yes,
knew
I
his
don't
sir.
remember.
oh man, good grade Tony
I don't
Gonzalez was
remember
a
him
beast
playing
at
basketball
California.
though.
Oh, that's how he got started. Basketball was his first love, but he transitioned over and was a hell of a tight end. But yeah, that's what made him good. Antonio Gates the same way. That's what made him so good as a tight end playing basketball.
Mm-hmm.
Well, what about the guy that grew up right about an hour from us? He was good too. He was the tight end for the Saints for a long time. I can't think of his name right now. He was a tight end for the Saints. Oh my God. He come right from North Carolina, came right from Eastern North Carolina. And I didn't know that till my pastor was telling that he used to coach his basketball team.
What you talking about,
Oh my
Algie
God.
Cumberland?
No. I'm talking about the tight end.
He was
He looked he mixed, but he got like reddish blonde hair. A black guy. But he light skinned.
Mitch.
I know who you're
God,
talking about.
I can't
Me
think his
too.
name either.
Did y'all know he was from North Carolina? You know he was
No.
right
Yeah,
from Goldsboro.
yeah, I know exactly
No.
who you talking. He was from Goldsboro too.
It ain't
I
Tony
can't think.
Gonzalez. It's
Nah, it ain't Tony. What is
it's
his name?
dang man. Where's my other phone in the freaking room?
God,
Let
who
me
was the tight end? I
let me
can't think.
turn. I got to find him. Like, this is gonna worry me. Turn this computer on right quick. What's my password?
Oh, Jimmy Graham.
Jimmy
Yep,
Graham.
exactly who it
Yep,
is. Yep,
Jimmy
exactly
Graham.
who it is.
Did y'all know that
Exactly.
Joker come right from? Did y'all know he came
Goldsboro.
right from Goldsboro?
Yeah, I knew that. I knew that. Yeah, I knew he was
No,
from Goldsboro. Play basketball. I knew that.
My pastor told me he met him and he opened up a school because Jimmy needed a safe environment. He opened up a school and Jimmy took him to like 2 or 3 straight championships. I think if I'm remembering correctly, that private basketball, that private school right there in Goldsboro. My
okay.
pastor ran it. It was like a church school.
You talking
He
about
was a
Greenfield?
what?
Huh?
Talking about Greenfield?
I don't know,
Greenfield.
but you know the coach, the pastor I'm talking about, because we played softball with him.
Oh yeah.
Carlos. Yeah, Carlos the one
Oh
told me
yeah.
that to me. Yeah, I personally know Jimmy Graham. Jimmy Graham called me all the time because I don't want to put him on the right path, because he was teetering to going one direction or the other.
Yeah, I knew he was from Goldsboro.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Jimmy Graham was adopted, wasn't he?
I don't know that, but I know that when the pastor said he met him, he was right there on the earth, like, because I think he started coming to church because he was hungry.
Mm-hmm. If I ain't
And
mistaken, I heard a real sad story about Jimmy Graham while he was still playing. It was an inspiring story about his past, and I want to
yeah,
say a family took him in.
well, I know that he was struggling real bad. I think he didn't have too much food to eat and stuff. And he started coming to church just to get food and stuff, going to Bible studies and stuff. And then the pastor just kind of reached out to him to mentor him and like, okay, well, we opening up a school next semester. You want to come here? We'll make sure you get meals, lunch, breakfast, dinner. And after school, you stay after school and help with the school. We'll make sure you get dinner. And then he started playing. Then they had a team. He played on the team. That's what I mean. If I'm not mistaken, that's what the pastor was telling me. I might not have it word for word, but yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we done got off into a tangent, y'all. I mean, we just doing the most, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Let me try to shut this computer back down. Okay, now where we at? I don't lost track. We got the player of the week. We got the game of the week out the way.
Mm.
All right then. Okay, so I think we are to the point where we can get our top 5 in NFL top 5.
What?
I would like to go first because my list is always controversial, and I like to have y'all reactions and feedback. I got Eagles at number 1, Ravens at number 2, Lions at number 3, 49ers at number 4, and I'm just to be 100% honest. At this point, I can flip flop Dallas or the Chiefs, but because the Chiefs is my team, I'm picking the Chiefs. But I wouldn't care if somebody else put Dallas at that position at number 5, and only because they strength the schedule, they ain't like got a definite spot on my top 5.
Mm.
No
Okay.
feedback. Okay, so y'all don't disagree.
No, I don't. No, I like that list. Cause everybody list probably gonna be about the same anyway.
Yeah, about the same. Mine, and I'm petty. I'm going with the Eagles at 1, and the only reason why I'm putting the Eagles at 1 is because when we beat them in a couple weeks, I want to be able to say we knocked off the number 1 team on this podcast.
Yeah,
So that's the
Okay.
only reason. That's the only reason why. Because again, I don't think the Chiefs lost. I don't think the Eagles beat the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs lost the game. There's a difference.
They lost.
But
Yeah, they lost.
the Eagles at 1. I got the Ravens at 2. I got my Cowboys at 3. I got the Chiefs at 4, and I got the 49ers 5. I got Detroit 6 looking in.
I was about to say, well, where's Detroit ranking at now?
I got them at 6 because I don't feel like Detroit should have ever got behind Sunday. 2 had to make a comeback against the team they were playing against.
Yeah, that's understandable.
But shoot, they
the Chicago Bears ain't shit.
They ain't, and their quarterback threw 3 interceptions. He had to fight again. He literally was playing against himself in them dumb throws he was making this weekend.
Oh, well, don't worry about it. They're gonna have another quarterback next year, but that's on another subject anyway.
I doubt it. I got who you talking about? Your boys? I mean, who you
talking about? Chicago. I'm talking about Chicago.
Oh, well, yeah, now that might be true. I'm talking about the Lions quarterback threw 3 interceptions. That's what made that game close.
Yeah, every dog has his day too. So I mean, you can't be perfect and not have no interceptions or not throw one in games. But heck, my top 5 is pretty much the same. But I'm gonna have to, like you said, the Eagles 1, the Ravens 2. I wanted to go with Detroit so bad at 3, but I like, even though Dallas is playing who they playing, if they had to play on a neutral field, Dallas will beat Detroit. So I'm gonna put Dallas at 3, Detroit at 4, and I'm gonna just slide in. I don't like the Chiefs because they're in my division, so I'm gonna just slide in. I'm gonna slide in San Francisco anyway at 5.
Okay, so everybody's about the same.
Yeah, I can't fault nobody with what they on that one, because like I said, and once I see Dallas get a signature win, I show them a little bit more respect and put them in the top 5. But if they lose to Washington, they dropping out of my top 25.
Good God.
They definitely dropping out of my 5.
Yeah, I know. because might not be the top
25, Washington is one of the 5 sorriest teams.
But offense ain't bad. The defense
the scary thing is it took overtime for the Eagles to beat them. You just don't know what command
what you gonna get.
Yeah,
this is what it look like to me. Is Washington play up to the teams and play down to the teams.
Yeah, they do.
Because I mean, sometimes they losing games, but they losing them like a 35 to 33 shootout. But they'll won't turn the corner.
Who they played Sunday? The Giants, wasn't it?
The
Wasn't it? They
Giants
played the
lost to the
Lord.
Giants.
They should have blew them out. Lord Jesus, they should have blew them out, but they
I
didn't.
can't
But they
believe they
should have.
lost to the Giants.
Me neither.
The Giants,
God knows me neither.
but the Giants got a different quarterback, so that might make a little difference because they ain't got. Didn't that boy get hurt?
Yeah,
Didn't
he
that
got hurt.
quarterback get hurt?
Yeah,
Should have
but
never
shoot,
drafted him, but yeah, he got hurt.
but that same quarterback, we beat him 49 to what? 0?
0. Yeah, exactly what it was. A 49, 48, something like that. To 0.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Well.
Wow.
All right, I got one more topic before we get to our picks. I would like to see. All right. This is my topic that I picked. It's called "Are the Eagles for real?" And I say, "Fly, Eagles, fly." The Eagles has the best record in the division. I mean, in the league. They only lost one game, so they 9-1. Now, some of their games has been ugly. Some games their offense is sputtering, but I do think for right now the Eagles is showing that they are the team to beat in the NFL. Now react to that comment.
I would love to react to it. That was the Eagles was gonna be my closing. My
Okay,
closing.
well no, I'll stop. I'll let Tony react to this, so I won't take your final thought away for winning picks of the week. Tony, what do you react to that? What do you think about the Eagles? Do you think they are for real? I'm saying fly, Eagles, fly. The only people can stop them are themselves. It's showing that their defense, they might start slow, but they end strong. I mean, they held Kansas City in a shutout. They held Kansas City to 14 points. That 14 points came in the first half. They didn't score another point that whole entire game.
Yeah, but that wide receiver let down though when it counted.
Man, there are a lot of drop balls, man, especially that white boy. And he was running the wrong routes. A couple times he had my
yep,
to watch
yep.
again, and he like running
Yes, sir.
running a go route. He cut it in.
Yeah,
he cut it in.
And cut it in. Still should have caught it though. He still should have caught it.
They do my
I'm gonna tell you one that really hurt my feelings. That 4th and 24 or 4th and 25.
Yep.
Mahomes had put a frozen rope right dead on the ball, so right through his hands and hit him in the helmet.
Because it was the first down.
But did y'all notice that he had more attempts? I mean, I think in the third quarter, Mahomes had him through him about 8 or 9 passes.
Yeah.
But Kelly, I blame this on the Chiefs. Because you might not remember what episode it was, but we said they needed to do something about their receiver problem. It was the first loss that the Chiefs had got, and they had dropped a bunch of passes. And we
the first game.
That was the first game of the season. That was the first game of the season.
Yep.
Yeah, because I was talking about. Yeah, I was talking about that. I was like, because they were dropping every last one. Bang. Yeah.
Because they threw it to Hartman, whatever his name. He dropped about 5 of himself.
The Tony dude dropped one that could have won the game for him.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I remember that. That was the first game of the season. Because they lost their first game of the season, and I blamed it on all of the drop passes.
Oh, shit. Drop passes, yep.
Now, with that being said, I'm glad you brought that up because I had forgot this point because it was against my boys. So I don't like to keep points in my mind that can bash my boys. You know, we got the most drop passes in the NFL.
Yep.
I can imagine.
Yep.
I can imagine.
Yep.
And I want to say, they talk and I think clarifying drop passes, I feel like anything that hit your hands is a drop.
But it all depends on the scenario.
But they don't classify them as anything that hit your hands. They classify them if you open and the ball is in a certain box and you don't catch it. I classify if you can get 2 hands on that thing and if the ball touch both of your hands. Now it's something else if you going, if you only getting a fingertip. But if that ball can hit in the palm of your hands, you getting paid millions of dollars. You should catch it.
Yeah.
So, but so what you got to say, Tony, about the Eagles? Do you feel like they are a team to beat, or you feeling like they the cream of the crop, or you feeling like they just ain't had a point that nobody, that we ain't saying we thought we knew what they thought they were.
Well, I'm not gonna say all that. I'm not gonna say all that. But when they got a gauntlet anyway, because they got San Francisco. I think they play this week. Oh yeah, who
They got the
Kansas City.
Bills. They got the Bills, 49ers, Cowboys, Seahawks, back to back.
Yeah, so those
they
four
play
games.
the Bills this weekend.
Yeah, then they got San Francisco, and then they got Dallas. So I ain't gonna say they're not for real because they are straight up legitimate. But if they run the gauntlet and at least go 3-1 and losing to Dallas, I'll say they for real. I'll say they will be the best team. I can't stop them in the Super Bowl because it don't take but one wrong play in the playoff. It's over for you. But right now they probably the best.
They made it to the Super Bowl last year. Y'all better put some respect on them guys' name. They made it to the Super Bowl last year.
Yeah, they should have won it, but it didn't.
Hey, did y'all notice how Jason Kelsey be calling the offensive plays, and he be calling his quarterback off like the back catcher? His quarterback go to change the plays. Kelsey talking about, no, we are not running that play. Did y'all see that last night?
Nah, I ain't even noticed that.
You didn't see it? Yeah. Hurts was changing the play. Kelsey looked back at him and told him, no. He pointed, we're going that way. He hiked that ball. Kelsey pulled around and got him about an 8-9 yard gain for a first down. And so I realized Kelsey is doing the audible from the front line. He telling Hurts when to throw the ball, when to run it, what side to throw it to, and everything. If he don't like the play that Hurts changed the play to, he called his own play. Have y'all ever seen that or heard of that ever?
Mm-hmm.
That's crazy.
I heard that, but it happens all the time, though.
He sure did it last night. I was like, what? Kelsey told him, no, you're not changing that play. Matter of fact, we're going to do this. He started calling the play and then told him which side he going to run to and made him run to it. I said, boy, he a bad man.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we got to wrap this thing up because we had them win so much on baseball, basketball, and everything that it's our cutoff point usually at 60 minutes, but we got to get our picks in for the week, and we got to get the final thought. So let me just transition to getting that taken care of and getting our picks of the week. So with that being said, I like to play music during our picks of the week. So let me find something to play. And then, because it's already like, all right, guys, let's get our picks of the week. It's an interesting weekend. It's Thanksgiving, so we got games on Thursday night. We got our first Black Friday game. That's pretty cool, ain't it?
Yeah.
We got our first Black Friday game ever in history. Let me turn that music down. I feel like I'm going to be screaming over it. This thing's so sensitive, boy. I swear. All right. So we got our first Thursday night game. Of course, we always got the Lions playing. So the Lions is playing the Packers. And I'm going to go ahead and tell you, I'm going with the Lions.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, me too. Me three.
All right. Our next Thursday night game, well, I'm thinking these are Thursday games, so I'm pretty sure the Packers and the Lions going to be probably about 1 o'clock. Then you got the Commanders and Cowboys. They probably going to be about 4:30 or so, but that's our second Thursday game. That's the Thanksgiving game. I'm going with the Cowboys.
Yeah,
me too.
I'm going with the Cowboys too.
All right. Then I'm pretty sure our Thursday night regular prime game, in which this will be a decent game, but I'm going with the 49ers. It's the 49ers against the Seahawks. I'm going 49ers.
Me too, 49ers.
Yeah, I'm going with them Niners.
All right. Then our Black Friday game, I don't know what time it's coming on, but it'll be on Friday. It's the Dolphins against the Jets. I'm going Dolphins.
Give me Dolphins.
Yeah, the Jets done made another quarterback change. I'm going with the Dolphins.
All righty. And now all the rest of the games are slated for Sunday. It looks like every team is playing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 15 games, so I don't even feel like it's a team with a bye week this week. So, but we got the Bucks against the Colts. Oh, I know. I need to see the Colts schedule.
Give me the Colts. Give me the Colts.
Who the quarterback? Tampa Bay. Baker Mayfield still.
Yeah, I'm going with Bucks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with that
win.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Bucks too.
They due for a win, and I'm due for a win too. All right, now we got a dirt bowl. We got the Patriots versus the Giants. I mean, I can flip a coin.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the Patriots anyway, Bumper.
Yeah, give me the Patriots. The Patriots got a good defense.
Yeah, they do.
I'm going with the Patriots too, because the Giants ain't showed me nothing.
They ain't gonna show you nothing either.
All right, and look, now I'm in it to play the win. I usually pick my boys no matter what, but I'm not doing it no more. So it's the Steelers against the Bengals, and I hate to say it, but I'm going with the Steelers. They are 3-point leader. Anyway.
They don't
Oh yeah, give me the Steelers, and you know they Bengals quarterback out for the season.
I know. That's why I'm going with the Steelers. I'm picking against my boys.
Give me the Steelers too.
Yeah, Joe Burrow out for the season.
I didn't see him get hurt on the play, man. But I don't know. I didn't see the play, but it just.
I think they're trying to save his reputation.
Yeah, that's what that is.
Because he came out second half. I'm thinking he ready to play. He's sitting up there with a freaking microphone on his ear and a mic to his mouth. Pissed me off. All right, I got the Titans against the Panthers. I'm going to go with the Titans just because I don't think the Panthers are good enough to win another game this year.
Give me the Titans.
Yeah, give me the Titans too.
All right, we got the Falcons against the Saints. And I don't even know what. No, I don't know because the Falcons started out good, but they ain't did that.
Yeah,
I'm going to go against y'all. I'm going to go with the Falcons this year. And I ain't won a game picking them, but I'm going with them this time. Because I just don't even know what kind of signature wins that the Saints had. All right, we got the Rams against the Cardinals. I'm going to go with the Rams. Do they still got on that hard-throwing quarterback with them, or is he out?
No, he there.
Stafford. Give me the Rams.
Cooper Kupp got hurt again. Cooper Kupp got hurt.
Yeah, but give me the Rams anyway, Bumper.
Yeah, give me the Rams.
All right. Now we got the Bills versus the Eagles. I'm going with the Eagles. I'm going against my boys.
Oh yeah, I'm going with the Eagles too.
They my top.
Yeah, give me the Eagles.
Oh, I just knew you were gonna pick the Bills. Okay, we got the Chiefs against the Raiders. I'm going with the Chiefs.
Hey, I got to go with my boys. It doesn't even matter win or lose. I'm going with the Raiders. They play them tough all the time. I'm going with the Raiders anyway.
I don't pick against my boys twice. And if the Chiefs were playing somebody that I felt was better than them, I would pick against them all 3 times.
No, I'm ride or die. If I lose, I lose. I'm gonna lose with them, and I'm gonna win with them and lose with them.
All right, we got the Ravens versus the Chargers. I'm going Ravens.
Me
My
too.
number one team.
Yeah, me too.
They my number
Me
two
too.
team.
Brandon Staley gonna be fired after this year. But
What do you?
yeah,
Oh,
well,
now, this gonna be a good one. This gonna be a good one, guys. Our Monday night game is the Bears versus the Vikings. Bears is starting to score some points, and they
Yeah, but the
starting to
Vikings-
play good.
I'll go with
Give me the Vikings.
I'm gonna take the Vikings too, but I just wanted to make a case for the Bears.
Yeah, they are. Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna tell you, we literally, it's a couple games that can turn the tide. Mitchell, the Colts versus the Bucks, you can go a game up. I can go a game up if the Falcons beat the Saints, and Tony, you can go a game up if the Raiders beat the Chiefs. So we got 3 games. We got 3 premier games to watch this week. That would be the Raiders and the Chiefs, Saints and the Falcons, and Bucks and Colts. All right, guys. Well, it's time for our final thoughts with the pick winner, Mr. Mitchell.
All right. I just want to start by saying that I think that the Philadelphia Eagles are the worst 9-1 team in the history of football. If you go back and you look at some of the teams that went undefeated, or was 9-1 or 10-1, whatever, like the Patriots when they had Randy Moss, all them guys, they was beating the dog crap out of teams, 30-4, 48-0. You know what I'm saying? You knew that the Patriots was the best team in football, Lord. But this particular team, we go back to week 1, Patriots. They won 25. They beat the Patriots 25-20. And the Patriots, the receiver catches the ball, and it just so happened an Eagle was in his area and pushed him out of bounds before he could get his toe down. The Patriots would have beat him week 1. Then week 2 against the Vikings, they win 34-28. One of the best receivers in football, Justin Jefferson, he drops a pass in the end zone that would have been Minnesota would have beaten. They beat Tampa Bay 25-11. They trashed. It took them overtime to beat the Washington Commanders or whatever. Did they lose to the Jets? The Dolphins, it took them going a whole game without a penalty being called, which was one of the first in NFL history. That they go a whole game without a penalty being called to beat the Dolphins. Then they beat the Commanders again by a touchdown, 38-31. The Cowboys beat them in every statistical category and end up losing that game, okay? But I think we're going to get our revenge. We scroll on down. The Chiefs beat them in every statistical category, and passes were dropped all over the field from Travis Kelce to my man that dropped the touchdown at the end of the game to Watson running the wrong routes or whatever, wide open up the field or whatever, fourth and the ball go right through his glove, right through his hands and hit him in his face or whatever. They win that game 21-17. So all I'm saying is they 9-1, but they are the worst 9-1 team I've ever seen in my life. And you know what I think gonna happen? I think they're gonna finish the season with the best record in the NFL and gonna get their tail busted in the first round of the playoffs.
Well,
Insightful final thought. I'm not going to step on your final thought, so I'm going to say, guys, I appreciate it. Another week in the books. I pray that, we have a safe week and y'all have a safe holiday, and I love y'all guys. Appreciate it.
Love you too. Thanks for having me.
All right. Well, I'm gonna sign us off with a song, and y'all have a blessed day.
You too, bro.
All right. Y'all be easy.